Well, it finally rained, and it left behind a beautiful morning. The rain had fallen overnight, and there were still drops sparkling on the roadside grass, and on the trees, and on the spider webs that seemed to be everywhere. It was a diamond-sparkled world out in the foothills, and a welcome change from all the dryness that we've had through the winter and into the spring. It has been so dry and so cool that springtime seemed to, well, just kind of hang back. These little guys, these calypso orchids, they're only about the size of my fingernail. They should have bloomed 3 weeks ago. But they're blooming now, and that's great. The morning continued to warm, and as the sun got higher, things started to dry out a little bit. The birds were all out on their morning prowl. This robin was having a look around the willow flats on Sibbald Creek. The spotted sandpiper was hunting on an old beaver dam. Further up on the pond, a bufflehead drake was paddling along. And there were geese, because there are always geese. I'd kind of expected the water in the beaver ponds to be a bit dirty from the rain, but no, they were crystal clear. And because the water was so low, I could see the green algae on the bottom. So lovely. But the lack of water killed my favorite little waterfall. All that was left was some dead leaves in a pool at the top, and water dripping from moss on the face. It should be running pretty good at this time of year, but with the lack of moisture, there's just nothing left to run. But the moisture situation was about to change again. A thunderstorm was brewing in the Jumping Pound Creek Valley, and pretty soon, it was raining. It was coming down pretty good, and the ditches were filling up quickly. The rain cooled everything off, and mist started to rise from the creek. And then it started to hail. Not a bad hail, just pea-sized, but man, it was loud. And then the rain just doubled up again. This might just be the start of the June monsoon. We really haven't had one for a couple of years, so maybe this is it. Who knows these days? But for now, it's not so dry anymore. The rain has finally come.